What is happening, everybody? Sorry I am late. I let the time get away from me. I had plenty of time, but when I went to the credit union, as you know, last weekend, I could not get all 4 of my boxes were uncirculated 2023 Ds, and the coin machines, I don't know if any of you others, I know John Bryan has said he has a little bit of issue every now and then with them, but my coin machine do not want to take them. You're welcome, William E. It's crazy how some of you guys are getting all this mail, and I'm seeing it because I get a notification when it's delivered. Hey, Brenda Shank. Martin Bowen has been waiting on his package now for doggone almost 2 weeks, and it still ain't made it there. So what we're doing today, we're going to hunt quarters, and I am needing those to be able to hopefully get the rest of these coins to run. Hey, Martin Bowen. Get the rest of these coins to run through the machine that counts them. So I don't know what it is about these. You know, usually I have the double stack boxes that are not ordinarily uncirculated, and I'm able to use those circulated coins to kind of grease the skids, if you will, for the other coins. So hoping these are going to be circulated. They are. So we're going to hunt quarters. I thought this would be a good coin for me to have to finish running those. Hey there, Jolly Roger. To finish running those $50. So I don't generally find good things in my quarters. I've never found a silver quarter. So maybe today is the day. Maybe that just lucked out and made me go that route. So we will see. Let's see. Let me run the list. See who all is here. I don't want to get out of the normal proceedings here. So let's see who all we got. We got B.H. Stringer, Blistering Barnacle, Brenda Shank, Chris Helm, Chew, Coin Junkie, John Jacob, Martin Bowen, Michael Erickson, Otis Cauldron, Sam Wilson, Scott 8, Shell Bell, The Bud File, Jolly Roger, and William E. How are you all doing? Let's go, said Captain Vic. So here's row number 1. I haven't put any giveaways together, so as we Scott, I tell you what, we're not in a big rush today. Let me see what I can do about that. B.H. Ringer suggested that I add a command for hours, and he gave me the info to put in. Let me see if I can find that. And since I've got a captive audience here, we will see if we can get that to work. So you can see your hours. Let me see if I can find. There we go. All right, I'm going to take this command and I'm going to try to add it. Since y'all are here, we will play with this a little bit. I'm going to add a command. Command will be exclamation hours. The command would be here. We'll see if it works. I'm going to leave it open to everybody. Reply in chat. Open to everyone. Oh, it says it's already in there. It says it's already in there. But I don't see an hours except for the one I just posted. So, yeah, there you go, Brenda. Let's see if that works. Brenda, yeah, there's Brenda. She has her hours up there now. So somebody else, yeah, Shell Bell, all y'all tried out. I didn't put a, hey, Bo Palmer, hey, Kenneth Bird, for 78.67 hours. So is that what we wanted? BH Ringer brought that up and said that I didn't have that in there. So I think it's working now, so you can see your hours. So how did you do that where it put 2 people up there? Oh, you did it last stream. I didn't know y'all could access that stuff, BH Ringer. So that's good. I like it. I like it. All right, here's first row. Woohoo, how are you doing? Woohoo. As I said, we don't get much in the way of silver in my quarters, but I will be pulling some 2024 quarters for my aunt who is doing albums also. So if you see me take any of those off to the side, we will be looking for W quarters. I'm not looking for die chipped and that type of stuff as we go, because there's only so much you can look for in a live stream. So freaking awesome. How are you? Just run them by me, BH Ringer, before we install them, okay? The hours was a good call, so but I went through and eliminated. I took out a bunch of commands that were there, and so just want to kind of stay on top of the any changes we make. But I appreciate you doing that. So if I do come across any 2024 quarters, I will lay those aside for my aunt. That looks like that had a little bit of a notcherina or something going on with his hat. Not a full crown as they call it, but do have a die chip on the hat there. It's pretty cool. You can actually see these with your eyes. Instead of having to use a scope. So, because I saw there was something going on with that one. So we do have a die chip on the hat of the Washington crossing the Delaware. There is a right there in between to the just under that front foot. There is a double die to look for there. So some of this stuff I know, and we'll look for some of it, and some of it we won't look for. So I know that on the, so there's a 2020, it's a P, but they're supposed to be doubling. You can look for on the 2020 on that quarter. I've never found it, but 41 likes. Thank you, Chris Helms. So yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I've gotten to where I have that Alexa speaker in the bedroom, and I've gotten to where I wake up in the morning when Angus gets in bed. There is a double die on the saddle horn there on that quarter, the 99 or 2007 Wyoming. But I did not see it there. And so when Angus comes and gets into bed with me in the morning, I will, sometimes I'll go back to sleep because it generally before around 6 o'clock. Generally I'll go back to sleep, but sometimes I'll thank you on the way to cook supper. Thank you, Paula. But, I find myself getting that radio going, and next thing I know, it's 10 o'clock. And I know at 10 o'clock because I know what time the shows change on the radio station I was listening to. So today I stayed in bed longer than I should, and then I got in here poking around, and next thing I know, it's 2:15, and I ain't even went to the bank to get coins yet. So here we are. A little late, but here nonetheless. There's a 2009. I do keep all the 2009s that I find. That was a Guam. Those are, I think they're lower mintage, and they're kind of just doggone hard to find. I try to keep those, and I try to keep the S Mini quarters. There's a 2024. I'll set aside for her. But those 2009 are just hard to find. There's a pretty 2000p. Looks to be in good shape. There's a back quarter. No snow. It went south of us. It's funny, John Jacob. Tuscaloosa, where I live, I don't know what it is. I don't know if having a river through the middle of our town has any kind of influence on weather patterns or whatever, but you know, I have heard that tornadoes will follow a river channel sometime. But anyway, it always seems to either, we did get a little bit the time before, maybe a couple of inches, but it didn't stick to the roads. There wasn't enough cold air in place to make it stick to the roads, so that was a good thing. South Carolina, but no snow. Oh, I don't have my big 949. How are you doing? Thank you, Free King, for sharing. Metallic Silver Skull, good evening. Good afternoon. Alrighty. Here's another 2024. You got two fillies of the same one. Yeah, I chose these quarters because I thought, hey, Jeff Provost, I could have got nickels or quarters, but I thought that quarters would do a better job of helping those, hey, 949, helping those $half go through. I don't know why. I've weighed a bunch of those 2023s individually, and they are the weight's all over the place, and I think that's why the coin machine struggles with them so much, is because of the weight. Check for the doubled earring. I have found one of those. I have not found the die break that looks like the. There is another. That's a 2024P. One of these had some gunk on it. I'm going to throw that one back. Hey, PTF. I did get started on shipping today, so some of those items will be going out this week. Okay, I can do that, Michael. Yeah, I saw that earlier. We'll figure it out, Michael. We'll figure it out, and I appreciate you doing that. Michael Erickson has very generously donated a silver round for the stream this weekend, and we are going to. I'm going to kind of dedicate the stream to Jolly Roger. We're going to do what we can to try to get. Hey there, Copper Al. Try to get the Jolly Roger over 200 subs. So if we get Jolly Roger over 200 subs this weekend, then we will give away, actually needs to be 201. If we get the subs in, then we will give that round away from Michael Erickson. Got a lot of damage on it. Southeast Stacker, how are you doing? Hi, Nicole Erickson. Hopefully we'll be able to get you guys box battle in. This weekend. I tell you what, I get real discouraged when I trying to fight those coins going through that coin machine. It is such a pain in the buttocks to try to get those things to run through. I don't know what it is about the 2023s. I weighed a bunch of them. Minnesota weather is in my yard. So you got some of that. We didn't get it here, Southeast Stacker. It went south of us. Went south of us. No snow, just cold, yeah. Yeah. Hey, MLM. Union Deposit, how are you? Todd to Todd. Oh, well, thank you, PTF. So now, you know, that is if we get to 1 ounce, we get to the 200 sub PTF. So if you would like, I can probably provide the round and you can just send me yours and we'll just call it a wash there. So we're going to have 2 ounces of silver if we can get Jolly Roger over 200 subs. He is working hard with his videos, does a really good job with the videos, in my opinion. So, as many people have done for me, so we will do for you. See if what we can do to help you out there. Now, one thing, you know, if you are trying to get sub like that, and I've done it, a lot of people have done it, there's no real shame in it. But, you know, I provided all of the giveaways for Paul's stream. Okay, PTF. For Paul's stream, and I also provided giveaways for Rob Finds Treasure, and that's a way to, you know, to kind of ease yourself along, kind of piggybacking on some of the other streams, and they're generally glad to do that. You know, of course, Rob told me that there weren't any guarantees, but of course I knew that, but yeah, he did that, and I've done the same thing with Southern Metal, Paul's Spare Time, but that is a good way to get a few subs. Next year, hey Art A, next year, thank you MLM. Next year, Jolly Roger, if you could get with Rick when he does his giveaway, you could get in on that. You know, that would be good probably for at least 10, 15 subs. All right, you got it, my friend. We can do that. So we will now have, thank you, Chris Helms. I will need to do a little shorts video or something as an intro for that to let everybody know that we're having a special stream so that they can tune in. 3 ounces of silver, that's pretty strong. Thank y'all very much for that. And you've already got a couple subs out of it, so we're in good shape. That's a win. We're going to call that a win. That's a pretty 82. No, it was on one side, not so much on the other. There you go, Jolly Roger. I had, you know, I did it the first year, and then when I did that, I was well below 1,000. Was trying to work my way to 1,000, and I picked up a couple hundred, maybe, or 100 subs, and it was no time at all. There is a D, so I've got a full set of those for her now. But YouTube pulled a lot of those back. So, you know, it's kind of a, you know, gain 3 steps, lose 4. Hey, John Bryan. Kind of ordeal, but it's worth it. But YouTube will, if you put too many subs in, if you get too many at one time, they will pull some back from you. All right, we have the extra cactus sleeve on this one. You can see the leaf there covering the designer's initials, and so that's error variety you can look for. Oh, I need to text my daughter. She so we have a little dye chip on the hat, and we have the extra cactus leaf. And I'm looking for doubling in the windows on the Harper's Ferry quarters. Hey, Tom Craig. I'm going to let Angus out. I'll be right back. Come here, Angus. Come here, little buddy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Come on, you go out and help big brother. It's still really cold down here. 194, thank you, Scott H. You already moving in there. It looks like that's going to be an easy win there. Jolly Roger, we'll have you there plus some. Yeah, he's mouthy, that's for sure. That is for sure. He is a mouthy dog. For 57 likes. All right, let me get that 50 likes going. That one's so shiny. That got to be a D. Yeah. Let me get the 50 likes going. All right, got 3 minutes to get in on that. Two silver dimes. I'm gonna think outside the box here. I'm gonna do a Merc and a Rosie this time. The Merc will be a 20 something. The Merc will be a 25, I think. And the Rosie will be 54. God 8 says, I like Mercs. I've got a whole album if you're interested. It's not quite full, but all right, got 2 minutes to get in while I finish this roll. We will let that run. Hey, Wayne. I'm glad the boys like the screwdrivers. I've got some more to send out this week as I work on this stuff. I have never found one of those with the extra branch on it, on that South Carolina quarter. Hey, Aaron boy. Dimes are your favorite. Well, that's can't get mad at that. I'm gonna keep another little set of those. I don't think I've tried to keep a set of those. I know she usually does these albums by one for each grandkid, so she always needs more than one. Driving and listening, all right. Don't text and drive. 47 seconds to go. Hey, Silverman 92. Hey there, Johnson family, JFA. Got 50 people up in here. Warm-up show before that one has been rode hard and put up wet. $15 seconds to go. See if that's going to work. It's playing nicely. All right, we're going to pick a winner. Good luck, everyone. And the winner for the 50 lights will be Crazy Jim. Congratulations, Jim. Hope you are continuing to do well with your treatments and stuff. You're welcome. Oop, I thought that was a Canadian quarter for a second. AZ Coins in the house. I'm glad you're doing good, doing okay there, Jim. I'm sure it's not a walk in the park. Watched the Alabama-Vandy game last night. Another W for the Alabama basketball. Thank you, Chris Helms. yeah, no problem. I saw that he did a shout-out video for it, Wayne, so that was nice of him to do that. The comments were off, so I could not, I couldn't leave a comment for it, but I did see that, and I did watch it and gave him a thumbs up for it. Yeah, old thumbs up. Okay, yeah, really, that's the deal theoretically, because I've got stuff that's just going nuts. It's all over the country. But thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. I apologize for not answering your email sooner. All right, thank you, PTF. I like pinwheels. I used to get them at Publix. I used to see Publix had them and Walmart, but I was having some issues with my stomach, and for whatever reason, I don't know if the pinwheels were bad themselves or if there was something about my digestive system that didn't like them, but I started getting sick after I ate them. And so I quit eating them. Thank you, JFA. There's a bicentennial. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. They were just a really nice little way to, for a lunch or whatever, but it was not to be. Hopefully we'll have all my boxes of halves. At least I need two. I need my two boxes of halves. I need at least those to be circulated. John Bryan got some boxes also, and two of his were uncirculated too. 2023 Ds. No snow. It was all south of us, a little bit to the north, but most of it was south of us, Jim. So we did not get a flat. Actually, Sunday it was spitting snow a little, but then on the actual day that it's supposed to snow, it all it all stayed south of us, and then they kind of hinted that it would, so it was not that big of a shock. But it's funny how Tuscaloosa always seems to be either north of. Jeff, I got a box of quarters, so we're going to stream till that's done. So I started at about 10 after 15, so it's taking about 30 minutes to do 10. If I don't have it all done, we don't have to finish it. So probably at least a couple hours. I would think we'd probably make it till 6 or so. NC Prospector's in the house. How are you doing, buddy? How are you? Keeping some of these women's quarters because I'm not sure what all she needs. Need Denver. It's a nice back quarter. It's the Denver. Here is a Wisconsin. All of the leaves appear to be where they're supposed to be. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it don't look like there's any hiding from it this year, Wayne. Everybody's getting a taste of it. Getting a taste of it this year. I mean, it was actually all the way down to the Gulf Coast here, which, you know, it's rare enough to see snow in my area, but it was all the way down to the beach with nothing in the middle of the state. So I'm not complaining, you know, because I needed to get out today, and anytime you have weather like that, it seems to mess up the coin delivery. Oh, I did talk to my credit union today, the little branch where I take my coin back to, and she is going to see if she can get $50. And nickels too. So we'll see. She said she had to call her manager or whatever, so more than likely they'll shoot it down. I don't know what it is. The credit union does not like to do the coin thing as far as ordering boxes and stuff. So I could get a few rolls from the credit union back. Hey there, Lucky Cookenberg. I could get a few rolls back in the day, you know, in the early days of starting this hobby, but there's another small die chip on the hat. But then they cut that out, and all of a sudden took a stance where they wouldn't let me get anything. Now, all that was during COVID, and I haven't really pushed the issue with the credit union. Florida got 10 inches. That's crazy. So we'll see. She said that if she could order them, she would at least get me nickels, and she would let me know if if she could order them. So we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you, Scott H. So if we're over 200 when we start the stream, we'll definitely be doing the giveaways. So we have 3 ounces of silver up for grabs Saturday. If we can get Jolly Roger to 200 subs. So we're saying 201. Need to be able to have a little extra for the tax man. Smash. Hey, John Chum. Smashy the likey. Been a minute since I have found a W quarter. I have found a few in these boxes from this bank. Nothing crazy, but I have run across a few here and there. And that is an odd looking blackened quarter. It's pretty. Kind of highlights everything. So I wonder, yeah, all my long sleeve t-shirts were dirty, so I got those in the dryer, some of them. I got 2 loads of clothes in the wash, so I get my long sleeve t-shirts clean. Hey, Valerie Bowen. Yep, well, you're doing a great service there, Valerie. Thank you for listening in. What are we having tonight? Hey, Martin Bowen, are you still in the chat? Did Hunting Southwest Ohio get you Silver Addiction's address? I saw a email today as I was going through some emails that he had asked me to give you his address, and I wasn't sure if Rick might have already done that. And if not, I will forward it to you. So there is a little doubling on the fringe of the coat in the Kentucky quarter that you can look for. And I have found 1 or 2 of them, but that one's in bad shape. cooking chicken breast. Wow, that sounds good. I'm not a big spinach fan, but I like it raw in salads. And if it was mixed in with some other good stuff, I could probably make that work. Allison loves spinach. I was not a fan, but I cooked it for her on several occasions. All right, got another of the Crafty Dragons in the house. Nope. Okay, all right, Martin, I can do that. And I will send you his address. I need to send you his address and give John Bryan your number. There is a Puerto Rico, the second 2009 we've had. Ooh. Is it Crafty's birthday? Well, I won't eat spinach by itself. I'll eat it in stuff. I'll get it to him. I'll get it to him. Smart woman there, Val. Oh, your birthday was Saturday. Well, happy late birthday. I can't remember seeing you in the stream, so I hope I did not neglect to wish you a happy birthday during the stream Saturday. I'm sure you had better things to do. Oh, okay, on halves, nice. Nice, if you were hunting them, that's nice. NC. Oh. There's another, 2009 Duke Ellington. Had the doubling on the piano if you can find it. There is a bicentennial. I thought I saw. An 09 there. $73 liked, almost to 75. I will get that together if we hit it. Doug Harding, how are you doing? Hunting some quarters. I started to get dollar bills. It's been a long time since we've done a dollar bill hunt. I was gonna, if I could not get quarters or nickels, I was gonna pick up some bills. Good thing about doing bills is they're easy to return. Doug Harding's birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday to you, Doug. It is the new year. There is a doubling on the window on this one. I'll try to get a bigger picture of it. If you're interested in learning and hunting for double dyes, this Harper's Ferry, Jolly Roger, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Have really enjoyed talking with you and met such wonderful people. Well, thank you, Jolly Roger. I concur with that. I have met a lot of great people doing this. And I've had a lot of people help me, and always glad to pass that on and see if I can help somebody else. So we found one earlier. You can see there with the hole how that should look. Of course, that is a Denver mint. It's usually a Philadelphia mint, if I'm not mistaken, that has the issue on it. But if you're ever doing the quarters and you want to look for double dyes, there is one example there. I'm not sure what number that is, and it's got a bunch of environmental damage, but you can clearly see the doubling in the windows there. And if you go on Variety Vista or Wechsler's, you can peruse all of the issues. So there is doubling there. Also there. In all four of those windows, and also on the first two windows, it looks like. So always watch for those. It's kind of cool. Had Jim helping me out. He has sent me some. I'm not going to keep that one, but I may want to go back later and see which one that was. Namaste, forget me not. $5 super chat, adding to the shipping jar. Well, thank you, Namaste. I am working on that daily. So we've already got him to 200. Can't get mad at that. I thought we had a ways to go. It was gonna be a huge monumental shift. All right, we got 200 already. Very nice. Yeah, I know, Namaste. It's I've kind of worked on an album, trying to get each of those identified and in an album, and I've made some progress on it. Dad's Fair Change was helping me with that. I finally had to tell him to hold off for a while so that I could see if we had a bunch of the same ones, because he goes through a lot more than I do, and so he was sending them pretty regular, and I had not had a chance to look at them. Oops, let me go back to the other. I need to put that button on my Stream Deck. So we really don't have a time limit on this. I just need to get these searched and back to the bank by Friday. So we will hunt for a while. Not doing anything special for supper. I think it's going to be a leftover pizza night. There's another 2009 Puerto Rico, 79 likes. All right, let's get that going. Thank you, Crazy Jim won the first one. Now we got 75 likes, and there's only 2 minutes on the timer. I'm going to leave it that way. So 2 minutes to get in on this one. 2 minutes. Hey, Ron Pierce. Thank you for the touchdown, Alabama. Probably Jim Thompson. John Bryan said, got to run outside for a minute. Be back shortly. All right. Got a minute and 37 seconds to get in on that.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Matt Yankee, how are you? Got some beat up old quarters. I don't know how they get these into the roll, because if that was in the machine I have to use, it would not go through. Would not go through. Got 51 seconds to go to get in on the giveaway. $35 seconds. Scott Quest in the house. I'm doing good, Matt. I hope you are well. Staying warm. All right, 14 seconds to go. 14 seconds for the giveaway. That I've not done yet. So we got a war nickel. Going to be one that we found the other day. It's going to be a 42p. So this is the transition year, you would think. I was fine with it, Wayne. I mean, it was, we're going to pick a winner here, and the winner's going to be Crafty Dragon. Got to get you a silver quarter, Crafty, and I'll have you took care of. 63. All right. I think actually you might have won one in my shipping box over here too, Crafty. So that's a good thing. Always good to cut down on, come on now, cut down on the shipping. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, you know, when you get to be a certain age, it's just another day, right, Wayne? I mean, Doug. Just another day. Me and Allison had gotten to where we didn't do much for Valentine's and birthdays and that kind of stuff. We'd do at least a card, you know, just something to say that I didn't forget. Why are the Denver mini quarters always so much better looking than the Philadelphia? Denver's higher. I mean, there's always seemed to be, you know, less errors and varieties on the Denver quarters. You may be right about that now. You might be right about that. I mean, a lot of times if you're looking at it, you know, if you're looking at quarters, you don't even have to look at the mint mark. You can tell by the quality of the coin that it's Denver. $65. Have never found a silver quarter. Have you found silver quarters before? Namaste. I have not. I haven't done a ton of quarters, you know. I've done several boxes, I guess, but I've not really done, you know, a bunch of quarters as I have on some of the other stuff. You might be right there, Crafty. John Jacob found a 46p quarter last night out of 3 rows. Nice. It's all good, Jolly Roger. I think we got you to a 200 already there, Jolly Roger. It will be a good test of the system if you can stay at 200 till the stream, or if you lose a couple. I was watching Dan Hurd prospecting, and he mentioned the fact, hey there, Nick Molnar, the fact that YouTube were taking subs away. So got an aunt that's having knee replacement surgery, and they moved the surgery to a different day. Yeah, that would be awesome if the credit union could start chipping in on the $50. But I would even be happy if I could get some nickels. That's kind of a different source, you know. So I would not be unhappy if I could get nickels from them. Next row. I'm sorry, Nick. Looked kind of like it may be a satin finished quarter. $83 likes. Thank you, Michael Erickson. Oh, you're glutton for punishment there, Rolf. Glutton for punishment. Gonna be sad when the football's over. Enjoyed watching. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, it has been a tough go for me, William. I have not ever found a silver quarter in a row. I've found silver quarters in the Coinstar, but never in a row. Now I have not hunted a ton of boxes, so it might not even be that big a deal, but I just can't see them without putting everyone under the scope, and that gets to be a little tedious. I'm not going to lie today, when that machine kept messing up, I just got so discouraged. I don't mind taking the coins back, but, you know, I just, when that machine, and I know every time I get these 2023s that it's always gonna have issues. As long as there's another 2009 Duke Ellington. But it is tough to get these things to go through. Cool. You know that I watch a channel called the Sleeper Dude channel. I know y'all have heard me mention it before, but I got up with him because, you know, their whole channel is about finding and getting old cars back running and stuff. But I thought, man, you know, he probably finds all kind of stuff in those old car seats and stuff. I mean, they all the time show coinage that they find, but I told him I thought it would be a good idea if, you know, if they were to do something with that change, you know, make it into a benefit or, you know, some kind of charity drive or something of that sort, and or, you know, do it as a giveaway or something, you know. Oh, cool. Cool, Christopher. Yeah, I'm not giving up, but I did get discouraged today. The ladies at the credit union, you know, I got a real good relationship with them in bringing stuff back and what have you. So, but I hate to bother them. Found 11 silver quarters. Well, I've probably done at least that many in my career, and I have never found a silver quarter. I don't really know. I haven't ever kept up with how many boxes of the other stuff that I do. Hey, Jonathan Eason. No, that did not sell, Jonathan Eason. It did not sell. Nope, you know, that is one of the deals that I've always made with my banks, Scott H., is that I do not bring them coins back. So I have multiple coin machines. My credit union has about 5 branches here in my town, and it's a credit union tied in with the university. So some of the machines do better than others. So I think on these last, I got about 3 more boxes I need to get through. Well, 2.5. I cashed in about 900 today, $900 worth, and I've got 2,000 total. Should be in the neighborhood of, so I may try to go to a different machine. That one usually does. Hey, Rob Winslow, that one usually does okay, and I just really don't know why the biggest issue is the of the 2023 $50. But I struggle with them. I struggle to get them through. And the thing is, they'll sit there on the peripheral of the little padded where they fall, and then they just ride on the edge. They don't go all the way through, and so that friction, those daggum things will be so hot you can't pick them up. I have to rake them out real quick with my hands into another container to let them cool off, because if you try to put them back through hot, they won't go. So it's just a real chore. I don't really mind carrying them back. It's not that big a deal, but it does get old when you've done as many. And I have not, in comparison to John Bryan, I have not done many at all. But I have probably had at least 50 boxes this year of 2023D $50. And the only good thing about those is that usually I get my 2 boxes of and the double stack boxes every week. And when I get those, I can feed them in with the 2023Ds, and the machine takes them better. It just needs something or some way to kind of flush the system. And so I have found that using circulated coins works best. So that was the reason I got quarters for today, so that I could hopefully use these quarters to get the rest of these $50 to feed. It's a pretty Kansas. And it's a Denver, of course. It is a American Samoa. It's not in very good shape, but we'll stick it up there. Hood Billy Life, how you doing? 201, good deal. Thank you, Scott H., and congratulations there, Jolly Roger. We will give away 3 ounces of silver on Saturday's stream. So thanks everybody for getting Jolly Roger up to the 200 mark. Jeff Scott is back. You'll get there, a lot of these streams that got 100,000, subscribers, they started out small like everybody else did. 4 or 5 years down the road, is when they made their mark and started getting enough subs to make it work. Starika, how are you? Got a pretty good little crew in here, 57 people up in here. all the 2024 quarters have been the one Patsy Takamoto, Patsy Mink, is that right? $20.21. Patsy Mink. Yeah. If I'm reading it right without putting it under the scope. We're supposed to inch back up into the 40s for highs as the week goes on. I think our really cold temperatures are predicted through tomorrow, so I'm glad. I'm looking forward to the heat wave. I had a fire and built me a good fire last night to watch the ball game. No ball games tonight, so we got two more weekends of professional football to enjoy. Here is a Delaware. You can find the spitting horse. I have found a few of those. All right, see you, Aaron. Appreciate you. Yeah, it, I don't know, I mean, it just, perseverance as much as anything, you know. You really have to really do a lot to, you know, to build a channel like Rob or Coin Op. You know, I'm just thinking some off the top of my head that have over 100,000 subs. It takes a lot of effort to do that, you know, and banging out videos, and I don't mind doing the live streams. Yeah, some do. Artie might. One of my first houses it was a split level, so it had an upstairs and a basement downstairs. But yes, no reason you can't have a basement here. Sam Wilson just got home from work. Good deal, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Hunting a few quarters here. Trying to keep a few for my aunt to put in albums, and seeing if we can find a silver. I have not found a silver quarter in my life. We've got the 75 and 50 likes done. We'll do one EOS. One, hey, mean one. Got a new car on Saturday. What did we get there, Mr. Wilson? What did we get? Don't keep us in suspense here. I'm looking at cars and boats and all kind of stuff. I would love to get me a little bass tracker boat to get me back out on the water. Nothing, I don't need a big tournament rig, but I would love to be able to get me a little bass tracker and be able to get back out on the water again. Fishing was such a big part of my life, and I do miss it. 2016 Chevy Cruze Eco Sedan, 6-speed manual. Nice. Nothing wrong with a manual. Probably get good gas mileage. What, 35 maybe, 37 miles to the gallon. That's not a bad thing in this day. Don just found a 45p war nickel. It's a good thing. I had a stick in my little work car, but my other car, I got rid of the work car finally. My other car has automatic transmission. There is another. I might have pulled that one from up there though, but it was a 2009. Silver Serpent's in the house. I will try to get the rest of the screwdrivers. I had a few people that wanted screwdrivers, and so I'm going to try to get that done this week. I got a couple of the bigger packages done today, and I will try to get more done tomorrow, get everything in the mail by Friday. Did I miss something there on that? On the Harper's Ferry? Harper's Ferry, yeah, Wayne. It has a ton of DDRs on it that you can look for. There's another one. Oh, there's one there, Wayne. That's a pretty quarter too. You can see all the doubling going on there. Cool, Otis. Thank you, sir. No, because they're built in the U.S., Artie Mike. That's one reason other countries build their cars here, is because they avoid that kind of stuff. And there is a new 2024. I've not seen that one yet. This is the Mary Edward Walker. So that's a new one. A new 2024 that I have not seen yet. That was seeded magic coin. We did find a magic coin, first ever on the stream. Look at the word cents. What did I do with it? Got some machine doubling on it. Joseph Weld, how are you doing? Another Harper's Ferry. I'm doing all right, Doug. I mean, Joseph, I'm sorry. Yep, there you go, Hood Billy. If anybody'd like to. Otis Cauldron with the $5 super
Very
chat.
generous.
Thank you so much, Otis. That is very, very much appreciated, my friend. Very, very much appreciated. And that will go a long way on the shipping. I'm still able to ship most items for just under $5 a piece. I had some items this week that went a little over because of weight. But if I can keep it under 1 ounce, or, you know, a few ounces, I can generally ship them for a little less than $5. Not by much, though. And it doesn't take much to push it over either. I did find one of these homestead quarters that had the double pump in the window. Was pretty cool. That was the first double die reverse, the double die coin of any sort that I have notched, Eureka. I have not.
Very generous of you.
Of the short that I've made, it always seemed to me that the shorter I kept them, the better they did. Michael Erickson, $5 more for screwdrivers, screwdriver money. Thank you, Michael Erickson. Yeah, I was watching one today, and I noticed that it went over 2 minutes. So I didn't really question the the length of it, but I did think about it as I saw that it was going longer than I thought they were supposed to. So, but I did not know you could do longer format shorts. Now, I would much rather people just make longer format short. Chicken Man Dan with 5 Walker Magnet membership. Thank you, Chicken Man. Andrew Weist, Angry Warrior Tackle Box, Wayne, nope, not Wayne, Judy Mae Collins, and Teacher 1388, and Thomas tripped on a nickel, all gifted memberships by our good friend Chicken Man Dan. Chicken Man Dan. Hey, Randy, how are you? Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just have found that the longer they are, the less views they get, as far as what I'm doing anyway. So I usually did not mess with them. Those ought to make those 2023s zip on through the machine. Don't do it, Wayne. Yeah, I don't do I won't ever, unless it's the only format, and then if it ever comes into being that way, that might be the end of my YouTube days. I do not like the vertical format. Oh, cool. Hey, I'm going to run to the bathroom right quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. See a serpent racked up. You know, I wish I had a better place. If I had a place to park a car to work on it, then I would definitely have an old junker out there to work on. I worked as a mechanic for many, many years there in the early days. There is another Duke Ellington. So it would be fun to have an old car to work on, something you could still work on. I mean, there's Hannah. Let me see what she wants, and I'll be right back with you. All right. Yeah, that would be rewarding. Yeah, I was on the phone with my daughter there, Martin. She's getting off work on time for a change, so she was going to go visit a friend. Is Namaste, I wonder how far away is Namaste? 354. 354. We ought to do a stream for you, Namaste, also, to try to get, try to move that number up. It's a good deal to do. I mean, you know, if you would ever like to sponsor giveaways or something on a stream, just let me know, Namaste. You won't get the subs that you get from a RFT stream, but every little bit helps, right? Hey, Hannah. You be careful, stay warm. I'm going to wait and have a fire later. I'm not going to do a fire tonight. I'm down to my last 3 bundles of wood. I got a nice load of green wood in that I have. It's not dry enough to burn good, so that will be for next year's fires. They did come by Tuesday and picked up the piano, 92 likes. Not this time, Artie Mike. It's down in the single digits at night, but we did not get any snow. All the snow stayed south. All the snow stayed south of us. And I'm not complaining. Not gonna complain. Net fiend in the house. My stepbrother had a 64 Impala. If I could get a car, I think I would like one of the SS Novas. I've been looking at a bunch of Novas on the Maple Motors up in Tennessee. They usually have a lot of Novas. '67 Faker. Well, that's my retirement, Artie Mike. I mean, how do you think I retired? If it wasn't for all y'all's gambling addiction, I'd still be working. Oh yeah, those inline six they were indestructible. Inline six were indestructible. I like the older boxy ones, but I would take one of the Chevelle clones. Those I like those also. I actually like the boxy Chevelle too, or an early El Camino. Yeah, those inline six were. I know a guy that I went to school with. He had a monster truck, and that thing was that was back when that was all the rage, was to jack your truck up to the heavens. And he had a monster truck. I mean, that thing had tires that were, 4 feet in diameter, and he ran that thing with an inline six. It didn't have a lot of horses, but it had good torque. Those inline six produced good torque. So for a big truck that wasn't worried about acceleration, it did fine. Yeah, my uncle had a Olds Cutlass Oldsmobile, I think it was, back like a 70 or a 71 model. That was a nice car. He was going to give that thing to me, and I could not. My mom, rightly so probably, but still, point of contention, would not let me go get it. He lived in New Mexico, and she would not let me drive out there and back, and she couldn't take off to go with me. I bet you do, Martin. My brother-in-law's got a Chevelle. They were trying to sell it. I don't know if they ever did sell it. It was not a numbers matching car, but it was good. It was a good-looking car. Had a lot of power. Had a lot of power. Brian Jensen just rode into my youngest son's place in Minnesota on the way home from Denver. Oh yeah, nice, Tom. My granddaddy, my great-grandfather actually, he had an old pickup. It was a Chevy. It was a mid-50s, I believe, maybe earlier than that. But he passed away and left it to his son, and his son was a coon hunter. And we got a W quarter here. I'm going to get the gum off of it before I show it to you. It is a River of No Return 2019 W. I tell you what, we'll make that the EOS today. It's got a little gum on it, but don't be mad at it. $20.19 W. Michael Ayrton said he smelled a W. Oh, yeah, Doug, I heard that. Yeah, I watch the auctions a lot of times. Michael said he smelled a W. If we find two W's, we'll do a double ESO. I still like to see what they can go for. Still like to see what they can go for. And I like that Maple Motors in Tennessee. They do a walk around, like a lot walk, where they go through and they look at all the cars on the lot. And then he takes 4 or 5 a week and does individual videos on each car, so you can see what all they look like and anything that's wrong with them. And still feel like he's asking a lot of money for some of those. You know, Novas are running in the 20,000 plus range. Hello, Yoke fan. How are you? And that with the wipers not working, and you know, a lot of meat still to work on. $20p. Trying to come up with a roll of magic coins. I might have 1 or 2. I can look around Silver Serpent. Whew, this box has some messed up quarters in it. I found more than one, but I've only found one during the stream, and we wouldn't have found that one if it had not been for Chicken Man Dan and Shell Bell hearing it as I was working with the coins. Oh, it was a great game. Cool. I'm taking it that is hockey, right? We have not been very properly introduced to hockey down here. I bet it was fun, though. Any time spent with the kiddos is time well spent, right? I may try to go to Atlanta. Matter of fact, there's a coin show in Atlanta that I was looking at. That would be a very good way to spend the weekend, would be to drive out for the coin show, maybe catch it at a time when there's a couple Braves games on, go out and enjoy a couple Braves games. I'm going to have to put that on my to-do list. Put that on my to-do list. Yeah, no, yeah. My daughter played travel softball. Well, she tried out for travel softball, and I said a little prayer that when she didn't make it, because, you know, right out of the gate, they're trying to tell me, well, you know, we got to have so many $100 for this and so many $100 for that, and I had just spent most of the year burning through my vacation going to her ball games, and I didn't have anything else to give for that. So unfortunately, she didn't make it. So we were saved from all of that hassle. Oh yeah, wow, Brian. That's let me see if I got any to give away. I think I've given all. Yeah, I've given all I can for my free memberships. Given all I can for my free memberships. Now, how do I get rid of that? There it is. Yeah, that's a lot of. I mean, it's you know, it's well worth it. I don't regret spending my vacation to watch Hannah, but to be quite honest, she was, you know, she spent most of her time on the bench, so I was there in support. I blew a whole year's vacation going to ball games, and I don't regret it a bit, but it would be more of a harder to swallow pill if I was paying travel ball. Oh, Michael Erickson, 5 Walker Magnet membership. We got Just a Dude, Kevin Rose, Nana Cakes, New Marshall in Town, and Corning Around, all gifted membership by Michael Erickson. Super generous of you, Michael. As always, my friend, thank you so much. Yeah. Sponsored by Silver Serpent. That was mighty generous of you, Michael. Hey, the way you decide to support the channels is very much appreciated by all. Wouldn't it be crazy if we found a high or low leaf on one of those quarters? That would be something. I agree, Michael Erickson. Thank you. There's another Guam. We found several 2009s and a W. So, I mean, that is about as good as my boxes get so far. But I'm always willing to see them break the mode any minute now and pop me a silver quarter out. A Jersey Silver Stacker did a box of quarters one time. All right, Martin. And he was giving rolls away, and I got rolls, a couple of rolls given away, and found a silver quarter in them. Be safe, Martin. We will probably be finished before you get back, my friend. 2021. So, Harper's Ferry. I agree. Casey Stacker, just liked. You having some finger problems there, Casey Stacker? Are you having some finger problems today? Thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? We have got about 6 rows to go. I've been watching a show called High Potential, and it had a new episode came out last night. I think NCIS had a new episode, so I've got a couple of shows to watch tonight. Might check out Rob's stream just to see if anything's going on over there, if he's finding anything good. And then tomorrow we're back on the shipping. Again, I appreciate oops. I can get those out. I appreciate everybody that's donated to the shipping fund today. Very much appreciated. 98 likes. We can do 100 likes. I can bust a 90 out for 100 likes. Oh, good. And then next month we'll have Reacher coming out with a new season. I got Hannah to watch it, Shell Bell, so that she could be up on the seasons when the new season starts. So I hope I'll have someone to watch it with me. Allison didn't care for it. Yep, that's true. There's second season of Night Agent. That was a pretty good one. Has anybody watched the animated Lord of the Rings that came out recently? I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I've not watched this new animated version that they just came out with. I saw it on Prime. I could rent it, but I haven't yet. Namaste's on at 9 Eastern on the 23rd. That's tomorrow. I'm going to hunt Ron Pierce box of nickels, I guess. So lots going on Namaste's channel. Y'all check him out. Ron said he'll be there. We should be sold out for this weekend if I get boxes in. Nicole, did I say that right? Nicole Erickson and Michael Erickson are doing a box battle together. Yeah, I read the books a couple times, Jim Thompson. If you're ever looking for a good fantasy series, I suggest David Eddings. If you have not read any of his stuff, I loved his books, and I've got all of those on. Audible. I use Audible to listen to books, and so I've already gone through. This is probably the third or fourth time I've listened to them, and thank you, BH Ringer, that I've listened to them, and I just really like them. David Eddings, the Bulgarian, and the Malorian, there's about 10 books total. But yeah, Lord of the Rings was probably one of the, well, you're welcome, Silver Serpent. I don't read as much as I used to, but I mean, buddy, when I was in high school, I was constantly reading to the point that it affected my grades, because I would rather read than study. Yeah, well, I mean, now, I like them as a going to bed thing, Jim. Because I've read the books at least 2 times, maybe 3. Thank you, Silver Serpent. We're pretty happy where we're at. We're at a little bit here and there, and I'm happy. So I appreciate everybody that's been a part of the channel and made it worth doing. I don't do this for myself, so I enjoy being able to do some stuff, and seems to be well received. So appreciate everybody's support. FJ Outlaw. No, I've never heard of that. Sounds like a Western. Sounds like a Western. Well, Jim, back in the day, 100 likes. Wow, y'all are just overproduced. Y'all are outperforming today. Let's see, 100 likes. Let me get it going, and while that's going, I will grab something to put in. There is 3 minutes on this giveaway. NetThing gifted 10 Walker Magnet membership. NetThing, that is very good of you, my friend. I appreciate you. Matthew Merriman, Cammy King, Treasure Hog, Nick Molnar, MJ Squirrel, Joe Cavey, J Dud, Scott H, ICER in the house, lurking in the background, quiet as a mouse. Well, I guess we got more. That don't look like that was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seems like there's room for one more. Yeah, you did. You caught all them lurkers. Thank you, NetThing. I appreciate you. Hey, keep me posted, NetThing, on the dates for that show again next year, or this year. When's it going to be? I might hop a plane and come out again. Won't be a train this time. We'll be on a plane. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plains. What movie did that come off of? Hey, Kane's Coins. Okay, cool, Brian. That would be awesome. My Fair Lady. Thank you, Silverman. I don't know why, but I've always loved that movie. Ooh. I didn't start the giveaway, did I? Yeah, I didn't start the giveaway. I was just fixing to start the giveaway, and NetFiend hit me with the 10 memberships. Not that I'm complaining, understand. Not that I'm complaining, but it did throw me off track a little bit. So it's up now. Everybody jump in on it. I will get the giveaway together in just a second. Let's see, what can we do here? I got a Benji. Let's just grab this Benji over here. Here's a 52 Benji. It's been beat up a little bit, but it's 90% silver, and it's going to somebody. Got a minute and a half. Nope. I'm sorry, a minute 50 seconds to go on the giveaway. Hope everybody's enjoying the Wednesday stream. If I ever get all of my half dollars in, then we will start offering those up to hunt on Wednesday. Right now, that's not a problem because I don't have anything to hunt. So. Benji's from Sir Benji. There, got 32 seconds to go on the giveaway. 32 seconds to go. Gonna change the screen over here. All right, it's gonna wrap her up, and here we go. Matt Yankee, did you miss out? I'm going to open it up for a little bit longer for those. We got 39 people in. I'm going to give you another minute. You got another minute if you didn't get in to enter for a Benji, 90% Benji. That's okay, Matt. It happens. You're not the first one to do that. We have some laggers every now and then. You are in now. Block us. You are in. So we're going to close her back up again, and we're going to pick a winner. And that winner is going to be Casey Stacker. You are a new winner, Casey. I know I do not recognize that name. So I will be also sending you a screwdriver and a sticker. So thank you, good sir. You have won it's not the prettiest Benji I'd ever give away. It's not the prettiest Benji, but there you go. It's a 52 Benji. It's got some issues. It's been rode hard and put up wet, but it's 90% silver. Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that. And that will go out sometime this week to you, Casey. Thank you, sir. All right, 2 rows to go. 2 rows to go in the old quarter box. As predicted, no silver to be found in the Alabama quarter boxes. Yeah, Casey, I do ask the people that when they send me emails with their address, if you could type it the same way you would if you were addressing an envelope, it would be, I mean, you know, it's not a deal breaker, but it does help me if I can just copy and paste addresses into the to my shipping program. It just saves me a little bit of tapping. I mean, when you only type with two fingers, you got to keep from wearing them out. You know, you got to keep from wearing them out. Oop, we got the focus issue again. You're welcome, Valerie. Thank you for reminding me. Now, I started making my own salsa. Nothing elaborate, you know. It's all done in the food processor. It may be the same Guam quarter I picked up 80 times, but I keep getting it out of my stack up there. So and then Allison always liked chicken salad. She's always trying to, she was a hard lady to feed sometimes, so I was always trying to find things I could use to fill the gap. And so I got pretty good at making chicken salad that she liked. And Hannah likes it too, except she likes onion in hers. And I learned how to make potato salad. Only thing I never cooked her that she truly loved was dressing. Her mom used to make 2 dressings every holiday. One was for everybody to eat with the meal, and the other was put in the freezer for Allison to take home to eat over the next few weeks or whatever. Yeah, this is true. If you like sneak peeks into into upcoming content on the Jolly Roger is my channel also. I usually post, at least in print form, the auction lineup there. That does two things for me. Shell Bell and Dad Spare Change help me with my record keeping, and so that gives everybody a chance to peruse what we got coming, and they can figure out whether or not I've done something wrong. So there is the W. I'm going to take a little alcohol wipe, see if I can get the rest of this gum off, and then we will gift this as a giveaway for the EOS, which is upon us. So I've got most of it off there. It is River of No Return, W quarter. We're going to give this away for the ESO today. I appreciate everybody bringing in with us today. It was fun, and hope to see you back on Saturday when we will be doing our mainstream. We will have a much smaller auction this weekend because I'm basically almost out of stuff to auction. So there is the giveaway. I'm going to run the EOS. Thank you, Jolly Roger. And congrats on the lost my train of thought. Anyway, we're going to complete Casey's stacker. And we're going to start the EOS right there. You got 3 minutes to go to get in for this W quarter that we found in the box. Everybody seems to like W quarters. And so if you like W quarters, now's your chance to win one. River of No Return. Let's get that off that screen and get back to the main screen there. We are closing in on the end of this bad boy. So I didn't turn my overhead light on. It doesn't look too bad though. I may start leaving that off all the time. All right, 2 minutes to go to get in on the giveaway. 2 minutes to go. All right. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go. 1 minute, 6 seconds. Yeah, I was not meaning to come across wrong on that, BH. You did a fine job with that. Thank you, sir. "44 seconds. 44 seconds to go." Yeah, they raised the global rate. I got an email on my global rate, so anything outside of the U.S. is going up on stamps.com. I do pretty well with it. If I could keep it small enough, the weight down enough that I can stamp mail, I've had really good success with that. Matter of fact, I was trying to mail Christopher Ty some stuff, and I kept having trouble with it. And so I ended up mailing his like in 3 envelopes. And they all made it, so that was a good thing. All right, here we go. EOS, thanks everybody for being with us today. And Brian Jensen, you have won the 2019 W Quarter. Thank you, sir. You're not a first-time winner, I know. All right, got it all together there. I appreciate everybody being in here. I did not think we were going to hit 100 likes today, but you guys are rock stars. That reminds me of the commercial about where the rock stars are complaining about people saying that they're rock stars. Brenda Shank has watched the stream for 2 hours and 92 minutes. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate it. Is there a way, BH Ringer, to make it to where when you do the hours, it'll do the top 10 or something like that all in one post, or is that about how we can do it? All right, Mr. Block. You take care, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael. It's a choice. Okay, so there we go. So you just do top hours. All right, I got you. I see now. All right, good deal then. Thank you, BH Ringer. We'll see you Saturday morning. Be here at 11 o'clock. We'll hopefully do 2 boxes. We'll be a battle royale with the Ericksons. So look forward to that. Hope everybody has a good rest of your week, and we will see you on Saturday. Appreciate it, everybody. Take care, be safe, stay warm, and we'll see you later.